You want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Monet will find out that Tasha shot her. Now, when it comes down to it, I've been saying this from the very beginning that Monet is going to somehow find out that Tasha did shot her. And even though Monet said that, everybody wants to forgive one another and move on, which she said, because Diana was pregnant, she don't care that Diana, Drew, and Tariq plotted on her to take her out. She doesn't care. And though she say that, if Monet hears that it was Tasha who actually did it, I think things would turn out very different. And what I mean by that is she's going to feel like Tasha and Tariq was plotting on her, and she's going to then eventually target Tasha. Now, who's the only person I think that would have that information to get at Tasha? It would be Carter, potentially. But I think Carter would have played that card against Tariq if he had it. Potentially, Noma may have it. Or maybe someone who comes out of nowhere with that information and shows it to Monet. And this would not only put Monet against Tasha and Tariq, this would potentially put the entire Tejadas against, Tasha, Tariq, and all them. So when it comes down to it, them not finding out that situation is the best thing. But with Tasha saying she ain't gonna find out I hit her up, there's a big chance that that's something that's gonna come, like that's gonna happen. And when they get Carter and Noma out of the way, it may just be just Tasha and Tariq, Monet, and her kids, and them going at it with one another because they want revenge, or Monet wants revenge against Tasha for what she did. Monet does not really forgive people that well. And even though she say she's all right or whatever, she has a way of seeking revenge. We've seen her done this more than one time. And so when it comes down to it, I think if this comes out, it'll be towards the end. After they beat Carter, after they beat Noma, and then it's like everybody is good. All of a sudden, Monet finds out that it was Tasha who shot her. And so with that being said, this is going to put things very bad, and everything's going to fall apart, and everything they built with Tariq and Diana and all of them, and then Diana's going to have to choose a side. Is she going to, try to, get at her mom? Is she going to side with Tariq and them? What is going to happen? Because it's really going to come down to her. At the end of the day, Kane and Drew are going to ride for Monet. Diana is going to potentially either ride for Monet, or she's going to side with Tariq and choose Tariq in the fact that they have a family or are about to build a family to go against Monet, which is something we saw a long time ago, that Diana and Monet would eventually go at it with one another, and it would probably end with Diana taking Monet out. We've seen that. But the thing is, when it comes down to it, is that this could potentially happen. Now, either this is going to be something that's going to happen right now, or it's going to happen possibly in a whole new series. Like, let's say the series ends with Monet finding out it was Tasha who shot her, and then you're like, oh, jump, even though Ghost ain't coming back. Whatever the new series is going to be, it's going to be about, pretty much the St. Patrick's and the Tejadas going at it with one another. Because that would be crazy. That'd be a crazy ending. However, I think this is going to possibly happen towards the end, and it's going to be something, like I say, Carter's out of the way, Noma's out of the way, and now it's just the St. Patrick's and the Tejadas, and this problem comes up out of nowhere. Tariq finds out that Monet knows, and she's going after his mother, and he's going to jump in to stop her. And then there's Drew and Kane that's going to jump in. Diana would be the only person who would potentially be like, she doesn't want this to happen. She's going to probably try to stop it, and she's going to be messed up. And then the thing is, if let's say Diana chooses Tariq over her family, and then Tariq falls in love with Lauren, that it'll be real messed up. But that's personally what I think could potentially happen. I think that Monet is going to find out that Tasha shot her, and she's going to go after Tasha, and Tariq's going to have to try to stop her, and then it's going to just be a war between the St. Patrick's and the Tejadas. But we're going to see how that thing play out. I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy, Bobby B's here. Just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down and hold on.